was born until he passed away. Okay? All right. Nikola Tesla was born during a lightning storm in Croatia. His mom and her best friend was next to her. She said, her best friend said he's going to be the reason for darkness. She said, no, he's not. He's going to be the reason for light. And that's what he is. He's the reason for light, okay? Now, when he was 5 years old, him and his brother went horseback riding. He couldn't go on the horse yet, but his brother did. When he was watching his brother fell off and died. Terrible, right? After that, he became antisocial. So now, he's in his house just watching his mom. His mom is making little inventions around the house to make life easier. Just for an example, say she wanted to get in the oven just to move something around. She had a fork in her hand. She would make an extension for the fork just to get it around, right? When he seen his mom doing all this, his mind started twirling, and that's what he does, okay? He's a genius. So anyways, he gets very sick one time, right? Very, very sick, and people are dying from this sickness. His dad comes to his bedside and says, listen, son, if you make this through, I'll send you to engineering school, okay? Well, he gave him the motivation, he made it through, he goes to engineering school. When he gets out of engineering school, his first job is with Thomas Edison over here, right? In Canada, right? So now he is just working for him. A supervisor comes up and says, all of Thomas Edison machines are going bad. We need somebody to fix them, and whoever fixes them gets $50,000, okay? After that, Nikola Tesla, since he's a genius, he fixes everything in that room, and then he goes to other rooms that Thomas Edison owned, and other buildings, and he fixes everything, okay? He makes his way back to Thomas Edison, and he says, where's my $50,000? You know what he said to him? You Americans can't take a joke. Ooh, that got him, right? He was mad after that. So he come back over here, and he teams up with George Westinghouse. Now, there is the war of currencies. You see, Thomas Edison was known for direct current, right? DC. Just a flashlight, right? Nikola Tesla was known for AC. The best way I'm going to explain it to where everybody knows, direct current is too much power. It's just a line of power going through, right? Alternating current, it goes up and down. It's a wave, right? So by the time it goes through, it's not as much power, okay? All right. So now they're in the war of currencies, right? So what is Thomas Edison doing? He's trying to make everybody think that Nikola Tesla's AC is bad. So he's hooking it up to elephants, to humans, to anything he can to show people that it's terrible. Well, Nikola Tesla says, I got you. He doesn't stoop to his level. What does he do? He grounds himself. He hooks the electricity up to him, AC, and he lights a light bulb in his hand. How cool, right? After he did that, he won the war of currencies. He got illumination of the first World Fair, okay? He illuminates it. Everything comes out great, right? After that, he wins the bid to do the hydroelectric plant out here in Niagara Falls. He makes the patents for the generators, the turbines, the transmitters, all the goodies it takes, right? They have somebody build all that stuff for him, make it go all the way 20 miles to Buffalo. And in the middle of the night, they hit the switch and everybody's lights turn on for 20 miles. How cool, right? After he does that, he catches J.P. Morgan's attention. J.P. Morgan reaches out to him and says, listen, I want to be the first country to communicate with other countries. So you're going to build the tower. So he funds them. Nikola Tesla gets land out in Colorado. He builds this cool tower. Electric storm hits. He gets all this information gathered up. And guess what he's working on since he's a genius? Wireless. When they found out he was working on wireless, they shut him down. They came down, destroyed his tower, and they put him in the New Yorker Hotel for the last 10 years of his life, rent-free. The last year of his life, 2 government agents went on both sides of his hotel. As soon as he passed away, they run in, they take all of his patents. He had over 200 patents. They stole them. And they sent his body to Croatia, and then they didn't send those files back, or those patents back to Croatia 20 years later, and they gave him whatever he wanted, okay? All right.
Can I add one more thing? You are awesome, excellent story. Like everything you said is true. If we use DC rather than AC, just an engineering, so I quit engineering 2 days ago, by the way. We had to use 4 times more copper and aluminum than what we use right now. But if we use wireless, like his technology, we wouldn't have to deal with stupid posts, wires and stuff like that. But excellent job. Very glad to meet you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You heard him, right? He was a real
Guys, this is Nikola Tesla's sculpture.